Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Please, like the video and share your thoughts. In the comments, your feedback helps. Make the content better. The therapist's office smelled faintly of lavender and old paper, but all I could sense was a lie sprawled between us on the beige carpet. My wife, Elena, twisted her wedding ring until the skin beneath went pale. Dr. Harlan leaned forward, pen hovering like a scalpel. Elena broke the silence first. "If I told you I cheated," she said, eyes locked on mine, "would you forgive me?" My heart didn't fall. It detonated. The room shifted. The question echoed in my skull as if she had screamed it. 8 years of marriage, 2 apartments, 1 dog, a miscarriage we never named, all compressed into that single hypothetical. I opened my mouth, but no words came. Dr. Harlan waited. Elena waited. The clock ticked like a bomb. I found my voice. "Are you telling me you did?" Her blink was too fast. "I'm asking what you would do." The session ended in a blur. Rain hammered the windshield in the parking lot. Elena reached for my hand. I recoiled as if she'd touched fire. The drive home was 43 minutes of silence, broken only by the wipers. I replayed her words over and over, hunting for a joke, a test, anything but reality. There was nothing. That night, I couldn't sleep. She lay beside me, breathing slow, controlled, practiced, like she always did when faking calm. I stared at the ceiling fan carving shadows across the wall and felt the first fracture in the life we built. Trust isn't a vase you drop. It's the air you breathe until someone poisons it. The next morning, I pretended to leave for work, then circled back. Elena was in the kitchen, phone pressed to her ear, whispering. I stayed in the hallway, half hidden by the coat rack. "I can't keep doing this," she said. He looked at me like I was already gone. My stomach turned. I wanted to storm in, demand names, dates, positions, every ugly detail. Instead, I slipped away before she saw me. At the office, I stared at spreadsheets until the numbers blurred. Around noon, a text from her. "Can we talk tonight, please?" I typed yes and deleted it. Typed "why bother?" and deleted that too. Finally, home at 6. She sat on the couch, knees drawn up, eyes red. Pickles, our dog, sensed the storm and hid under the table. She patted the cushion beside her. I stayed standing. "Tell me," I said. My voice was flat, cold, foreign to me. She swallowed. "It was 6 months ago, a conference in Denver. His name is Marcus." 6 months. While I stayed home batch cooking chili because she hated hotel food. While I sent her goodnight texts with heart emojis. While I bragged to my sister that marriage was finally easy. "How many times?" I asked. 3 weekends. That's all. I laughed sharp, bitter. "Oh, like 3 bullets instead of 30 makes it a flesh wound." "Do you love him?" I asked. "No," she said too quickly, like escaping. "We were fighting about money, about kids, about everything." He listened. I listened. I said I was right here. "You were angry," she whispered. The accusation landed like a slap. I remembered my late nights, stress from chasing promotions to give us a bigger house, the slammed cabinets, the sarcasm. I had been a storm. She sought shelter elsewhere. I sat, not beside her, but across the room, as if distance could cauterize a wound. "What now?" I asked. "I ended it," she said. "The day I asked in therapy, that was me trying to confess without confessing. I thought if you said you could forgive a hypothetical, maybe you could forgive the real thing. That's not how this works." "I know." Tears traced her cheeks. "I hate myself." "Good," I said and meant it. The weeks that followed were a slow-motion car crash. We slept in separate rooms. I scrubbed the kitchen until my knuckles bled, trying to erase the scent of her perfume mixed with betrayal. Pickles followed me everywhere, whining. At couples therapy, Dr. Harlan asked us to list what we still loved about each other. Elena wrote 3 pages. I wrote, the way she used to laugh at my stupid puns. One night, I found her in the garage, boxing up Marcus gifts, a scarf, a coffee mug, a keychain shaped like Colorado. She looked up, startled. "I'm donating them," she said. I nodded. I looked him up. Her face crumpled. Please don't. LinkedIn. Married. 2 kids. She sank onto a paint can. I didn't know until the second weekend. The betrayal doubled. She hadn't just broken us. She had broken another family, too. I felt sick. I started running at 5 a.m. before the city woke. Miles of pavement couldn't outrun the images in my head. Elena in a hotel bed, laughing at someone else's jokes. I imagined confronting Marcus, smashing his smug face. I imagined forgiving her, waking up whole. Both fantasies left me hollow. Elena tried everything. Cooking my favorite lasagna, leaving apology notes in my briefcase, scheduling extra therapy. I attended, but my answers grew shorter. Trust isn't a switch. It's scar tissue, and mine was still raw. One Thursday, Dr. Harlan asked me to read a letter Elena had written. I didn't want to, but the room held its breath. Her handwriting shook. You deserve the truth. Every ugly corner. I was lonely in a marriage I stopped tending. I chose cowardice over courage. If you leave, I'll understand. If you stay, I'll spend every day earning back the man I almost lost. I folded the paper, throat tight. What do you want from me? I asked to decide, she said. Whatever you choose, I'll respect. That night, I packed a bag. She watched from the hallway, arms wrapped around herself. I need space, I said. A week, maybe more. She nodded. Take Pickles. He misses you. I almost smiled. Almost. My sister's guest room smelled of paper and regret. I drank too much whiskey and stared at photos on my phone. Our wedding, the Grand Canyon. Elena's sleep on my chest after miscarriage. Each image a landmine. On day 5, Elena texted a photo. The garage's empty box was gone. She had donated everything, including the parts of me that thought this was okay. Something cracked open in my chest. Not forgiveness, not yet, but space. Space to breathe. I drove home at dawn. She was on the porch in my old college hoodie, hair unbrushed, eyes puffy, Pickles barreling into my legs. Elena stayed seated. I'm not ready to forget, I said, but I'm tired of hating you. She exhaled like she'd been underwater. That's enough for now. We didn't hug. We sat on opposite ends of the porch swing, chains creaking between us. The sun rose pink and indifferent. I thought of the therapist's question, would you forgive me? And realize forgiveness isn't a door you open. It's a bridge you build, plank by shaky plank. Elena reached across the gap, palm up. I stared a long time. Then slowly, I placed my hand in hers. Her fingers were cold. So were mine. The bridge trembled, but it held.